Strategic shift: Microsoft exits OpenAI's Stargate project amid concerns over demand forecasts exceeding 50%. Overview. On February 25, 2025, OpenAI announced a significant strategic shift away from its long-standing partnership with Microsoft in favor of a burgeoning relationship with SoftBank, primarily relating to the ambitious Stargate project. This transition reflects OpenAI's desire to diversify its funding sources and reduce its reliance on a single corporate partner, particularly as demand forecasts suggest computing needs will escalate dramatically in the coming years. Stargate Project Overview. The Stargate Project is being positioned as one of the largest AI infrastructure initiatives in the United States, with an estimated cost of $500 billion over the next 4 years. OpenAI anticipates that by 2030 approximately 75% of the computing power required for its operations will come from SoftBank, a significant shift from its current dependence on Microsoft, which has provided substantial data center support up to this point. Funding and financial strategy. SoftBank is poised to invest up to $30 billion into OpenAI, with expectations that co-investors will contribute an additional $10 billion. This influx of capital is expected to boost OpenAI's valuation to around $260 billion. Reports indicate that SoftBank's investment may cover about 50% of the total financial needs for the Stargate project, signaling a critical shift away from Microsoft's previous dominant role. Financial outlook. OpenAI's financial projections paint an optimistic picture. Revenue is expected to soar from $3.7 billion in 2024 to over $12.5 billion in 2025, with projections reaching as high as $28 billion by 2026. This growth is largely attributed to the rising user base of ChatGPT, which has recently exceeded 400 million weekly active users. Such user engagement reflects OpenAI's expanding influence in the AI and fintech markets. Cost projections. While OpenAI's revenue projections are promising, its operational costs are also set to rise significantly. It is projected that OpenAI will experience a cash burn increasing from $5 billion in 2024 to $20 billion by 2027. The company's expenses related to running AI models are expected to surpass costs associated with training these models, which underscores the importance of securing adequate funding. Microsoft's continued role. Despite the shift towards SoftBank, Microsoft will continue to play a crucial role in OpenAI's infrastructure in the short term. OpenAI plans to ramp up its spending on Microsoft's data centers, projecting an increase from $13 billion in 2025 to $28 billion by 2028. This indicates that while the relationship with SoftBank is expanding, Microsoft's infrastructure support will remain significant for the foreseeable future. Market dynamics. The evolving relationship between OpenAI and its financial backers reflects broader trends in the tech industry. Companies are increasingly diversifying partnerships to meet the growing demands of AI-driven innovations. Analysts believe that this shift could have significant implications for competitive dynamics among major tech players in the AI infrastructure space. Conclusion. OpenAI's pivot towards SoftBank for its Stargate project marks a pivotal moment in its operational strategy, aiming to secure substantial funding and reduce reliance on Microsoft. This shift not only reflects OpenAI's ambition to expand its AI capabilities but also underscores the changing landscape of tech partnerships and investment in AI infrastructure. As the Stargate project develops, the implications for both OpenAI and its partners will be closely monitored by industry analysts and investors alike. The transition signals a new chapter in the AI landscape, where diversified partnerships could lead to accelerated innovation and more robust infrastructure capable of supporting the next generation of AI technologies. In the context of OpenAI's strategic shift away from Microsoft towards SoftBank for its Stargate project, several counterintuitive insights emerge from the details of this transition. 1. Continued Microsoft investment despite reduced reliance. While OpenAI is significantly decreasing its reliance on Microsoft, the company plans to increase its spending on Microsoft's data centers from $13 billion in 2025 to $28 billion by 2028. This suggests that even as OpenAI diversifies its partnerships and moves towards SoftBank, Microsoft will still play a crucial role in the short term. The counterintuitive notion here is that a company can simultaneously reduce reliance on a partner while increasing financial commitments to them, indicating a complex relationship rather than a straightforward severing of ties. 2. Financial growth amid high cash burn. OpenAI forecasts massive revenue growth with projections of increasing from $3.7 billion in 2024 to over $12.5 billion in 2025 and potentially reaching $28 billion by 2026. However, this is juxtaposed with a projected cash burn that climbs from $5 billion in 2024 to a staggering $20 billion by 2027. This scenario presents a paradox. A company can be on a trajectory of significant revenue growth while also experiencing escalating expenditures. This raises questions about the sustainability of such growth and whether revenue will keep pace with rising costs, particularly in a high-stakes competitive environment. 3. SoftBank's role as a financial backer. The expectation that SoftBank will contribute up to $30 billion towards OpenAI's Stargate project, supporting approximately 50% of its financial needs, might seem like a straightforward investment. However, it reflects a broader strategy where OpenAI is actively seeking financial diversity in its backing. This shift is counterintuitive because it challenges the conventional wisdom that a single strong partnership like that with Microsoft is preferred for stability. Instead, OpenAI is embracing multiple funding sources, which could lead to a more resilient financial structure but also introduces complexities in managing diverse relationships and expectations. 4. Market dynamics and competitive landscape. The evolving partnership dynamics indicate a broader trend in the tech industry where reliance on singular partnerships is being replaced by diversification. This could be seen as counterintuitive since traditional business logic often prioritizes depth in fewer relationships for greater control and predictability. However, OpenAI's approach suggests a willingness to explore multiple avenues for growth and support, potentially reshaping competitive dynamics in the AI infrastructure space. Companies may find themselves competing not just on technology but also on their ability to secure and manage diverse partnerships effectively. 5. User growth versus infrastructure needs. OpenAI's significant increase in its user base, with ChatGPT surpassing 400 million weekly active users, indicates strong demand for its services. However, this growth comes with increasing demands on infrastructure, leading to the projection that spending on operating AI models will soon eclipse spending on training them. The counterintuitive aspect here lies in the concept that rapid growth in user engagement can lead to increased operational costs that might outpace revenue growth. It raises concerns about whether OpenAI can sustainably manage this growth without compromising service quality or profitability. 6. Long-term versus short-term strategy. OpenAI's shift towards a new strategic partner while maintaining significant expenditures with Microsoft reflects a nuanced long-term strategy that includes gradual transitions rather than abrupt changes. This is counterintuitive in an industry often characterized by rapid pivots and quick exits from partnerships. OpenAI's approach suggests a deliberate balancing act aiming to ensure stability in the near term while positioning itself for long-term growth and adaptation to market changes. These insights reveal that OpenAI's strategic decisions, while appearing clear-cut on the surface, are layered with complexities and contradictions that reflect broader trends in the tech industry and the multifaceted nature of modern business partnerships. In the recent report about OpenAI's strategic shift towards SoftBank and away from Microsoft regarding the Stargate project, several crucial aspects may be underestimated or overlooked by the general audience. Here are the significant points that warrant deeper examination and the reasons for their importance. 1. Magnitude of financial investment. One of the most striking elements of this transition is the sheer scale of financial commitments involved. The Stargate project is projected to cost around $500 billion over the next 4 years, with SoftBank potentially contributing $30 billion. This scale of investment is unprecedented in the AI sector and reflects OpenAI's ambition to create a substantial AI infrastructure. Significance: the financial implications of such a large-scale project could fundamentally alter the dynamics of the AI market. If successful, the Stargate project could set new standards for AI capabilities and infrastructure, potentially leading to a shift in how AI services are delivered and monetized. Investors and stakeholders in the tech industry should be aware of how this could redefine market expectations and valuations. 2. Dependency reduction on Microsoft. OpenAI's shift indicates a strategic intent to diversify its partnerships and reduce dependence on a single provider, in this case Microsoft. Currently, Microsoft contributes significantly to OpenAI's computing needs, but by 2030, OpenAI expects SoftBank to supply 75% of its data center capacity. Significance: this move signifies a critical risk management strategy. By diversifying its operational dependencies, OpenAI can mitigate risks associated with over-reliance on a single vendor, such as pricing power, service disruptions, or strategic misalignments. This diversification may encourage other tech companies to reassess their vendor relationships and foster a more competitive landscape in AI infrastructure. 3. Projected revenue growth. OpenAI's revenue projections are impressive, with expectations to rise from $3.7 billion in 2024 to over $12.5 billion in 2025, potentially reaching $28 billion by 2026. This growth is closely tied to the increasing user base for ChatGPT, which recently surpassed 400 million weekly active users. Significance: the revenue forecasts not only highlight OpenAI's rapid growth but also reflect the increasing demand for AI-driven solutions in various sectors. This potential for explosive revenue growth can attract more investors and competitive players into the AI space, further intensifying competition and innovation. 4. Strategic partnerships beyond SoftBank. While the focus is on SoftBank, the involvement of other partners such as Oracle, ARM, Microsoft, and NVIDIA in the Stargate project is crucial. These companies will supply various technological and infrastructural support needed for the project's success. Significance: the collaborative nature of the Stargate project may lead to innovative synergies that enhance AI capabilities and efficiency. It also reflects a trend where major players in the tech industry recognize the need for collaboration to tackle complex challenges in AI development. Observers should monitor how these partnerships evolve and their impact on the project. 5. Short-term versus long-term strategies. Despite the pivot towards SoftBank, Microsoft will still play a vital role in the near term. With OpenAI projected to increase spending on Microsoft's data centers from $13 billion in 2025 to $28 billion by 2028. This indicates a layered strategy where OpenAI maintains immediate operational continuity while transitioning to a more diversified model. Significance: this dual approach highlights the complexity of strategic planning in tech companies. It showcases how organizations can manage current operational needs while preparing for future shifts. Stakeholders should recognize the importance of maintaining balance between immediate operational requirements and long-term strategic goals. 6. Market dynamics and competitive landscape. The shift towards SoftBank and the Stargate project represents a broader trend in the tech industry where companies are diversifying partnerships to meet the growing demands for AI innovation. This has implications for competitive dynamics among tech giants. Significance: as companies like OpenAI pivot their strategies, it signals to the industry that maintaining a singular relationship with a dominant player may no longer be viable. This could lead to increased competition among tech firms, prompting investment in new technologies and solutions. Investors and analysts should be attentive to how these shifts might reshape market shares and influence future innovations. 7. Cash flow concerns and financial viability. OpenAI's projected cash burn is another critical area that warrants attention. Estimates suggest that the company's cash burn could rise from $5 billion in 2024 to $20 billion by 2027. Such figures raise questions about the financial sustainability of OpenAI's aggressive expansion plans. Significance: a high cash burn rate could pose risks to OpenAI's long-term viability if not managed properly. It highlights the need for robust financial strategies and could influence investor confidence and market valuations. Stakeholders should consider the implications of cash flow management in the context of aggressive growth strategies. Conclusion: the strategic shift of OpenAI from Microsoft to SoftBank, particularly concerning the Stargate project, encapsulates significant changes in the AI landscape. The financial magnitude, partnership dynamics, revenue growth potential, and market implications all underscore a transformative period for technology companies. As stakeholders navigate this evolving terrain, understanding these overlooked elements will be crucial for making informed decisions and anticipating future trends in AI and tech investments. 1. Strategic shift towards SoftBank. The most significant point in the content is OpenAI's strategic pivot from Microsoft to SoftBank, particularly regarding the Stargate project, which is expected to be a monumental AI infrastructure initiative. This shift signifies a broader trend in the tech industry where companies diversify their partnerships to secure financial backing and technological support. SoftBank's anticipated investment of up to $30 billion, potentially covering 50% of the Stargate project's financial requirements, underscores the growing confidence in OpenAI's long-term vision and operational capabilities. 2. Financial growth projections. Another valuable aspect is OpenAI's striking financial forecasts, which predict a dramatic increase in revenue from $3.7 billion in 2024 to over $12.5 billion in 2025, reaching up to $28 billion by 2026. This rapid growth, fueled by the expanding user base of ChatGPT, which recently surpassed 400 million weekly active users, indicates OpenAI's dominant position in the AI and fintech markets. This financial trajectory is crucial for understanding the company's potential as it seeks to expand its capabilities and infrastructure. 3. Market dynamics and competitive landscape. The evolving relationship between OpenAI and its financial backers, particularly the transition from Microsoft to SoftBank, reflects significant shifts in competitive dynamics within the AI infrastructure space. As companies increasingly seek to diversify their partnerships, the implications of this shift could reshape the landscape of major tech players vying for dominance in AI innovations. The potential changes in market positioning and partnerships are critical areas for further analysis, particularly concerning how it affects competition among leading technology firms. 4. Continued importance of Microsoft. Despite the shift towards SoftBank, Microsoft's role remains vital in the short term. OpenAI plans to escalate its spending on Microsoft's data centers, projecting an increase from $13 billion in 2025 to $28 billion by 2028. IBM was the dominant player in the computer industry and had partnered with Microsoft to create the operating system for its first personal computer, the IBM PC. Microsoft developed MS-DOS, which became the standard operating system for PCs. However, as the personal computer market grew, Microsoft began to expand its software offerings, creating Windows and other applications. Over time, Microsoft transitioned from being a partner to a competitor, especially as it became the leading software provider for PCs. This shift caused tensions between the two companies as Microsoft's growing dominance threatened IBM's position in the market. Eventually, Microsoft emerged as the dominant player in software while IBM shifted its focus towards services and consulting. 2. Apple and IBM's partnership in the 1990s. In the late 1990s, Apple and IBM formed a strategic alliance aimed at revitalizing Apple's market position. The partnership was intended to combine Apple's innovative products with IBM's enterprise solutions. However, the collaboration faced challenges due to differences in corporate culture and strategic direction. In 2005, Apple announced it would transition to Intel processors, marking a significant shift away from IBM's PowerPC architecture. This decision allowed Apple to improve performance and compatibility with Windows-based applications, ultimately leading to a resurgence in Apple's market share and the development of popular products like the MacBook and iPhone. The split demonstrated how shifts in strategy can redefine corporate partnerships and market dynamics. 3. Nokia and Microsoft's alliance in the 2010s. In 2011, Nokia entered a strategic partnership with Microsoft to produce smartphones powered by the Windows Phone operating system. At the time, Nokia was struggling to compete with dominant players like Apple and Samsung. The alliance was seen as a way to revitalize Nokia's business by leveraging Microsoft's software capabilities. However, the partnership did not yield the expected results. Nokia struggled to gain significant market share, and the Windows Phone platform failed to attract a large developer community. In 2014, Microsoft acquired Nokia's mobile division, marking the end of the partnership. The alliance serves as an example of how strategic shifts can lead to unexpected outcomes and ultimately require companies to reassess their alliances and business models in response to market realities. These cases illustrate how shifts in strategic partnerships can shape the trajectory of companies, similar to OpenAI's evolving relationship with Microsoft and its new direction with SoftBank. The strategic shift of OpenAI towards a closer partnership with SoftBank. Moving away from its long-standing reliance on Microsoft for the Stargate project marks a significant evolution in the AI landscape. This transition, driven by the necessity to secure substantial funding and diversify partnerships, has several implications for the future of AI infrastructure, competitive dynamics among tech giants, and overall industry growth. 1. AI infrastructure development. OpenAI's Stargate project is set to become one of the largest AI infrastructure initiatives in the U.S., with an estimated budget of $500 billion over the next 4 years. By 2030, OpenAI anticipates that SoftBank will supply approximately 75% of its computing power. This ambitious project will not only enhance OpenAI's capabilities but also catalyze advancements in AI technologies across various sectors. 2. Financial dynamics and growth projections. OpenAI's financial strategy has pivoted towards securing larger investments from SoftBank, potentially amounting to $30 billion, which could elevate its valuation to around $260 billion. This influx of capital is expected to significantly bolster OpenAI's revenue, projected to soar from $3.7 billion in 2024 to over $28 billion by 2026, driven by rapid user adoption and the proliferation of AI applications like ChatGPT. 3. Impact on Microsoft and competitive landscape. While Microsoft remains a critical partner, its role is expected to diminish over time as OpenAI builds its infrastructure with SoftBank. OpenAI's spending on Microsoft data centers is projected to increase from $13 billion in 2025 to $28 billion by 2028, yet this will still represent a gradual decline in dependency. This shift could alter competitive dynamics within the tech industry, with companies like Oracle, ARM, and NVIDIA playing significant roles alongside SoftBank in supporting AI initiatives. 4. Broader industry implications. The move to diversify funding and partnerships reflects a larger trend within the tech industry, where companies are increasingly recognizing the need for robust and flexible funding strategies to support rapid innovation in AI. As OpenAI strengthens its ties with SoftBank, it sets a precedent for other tech firms to seek out diversified investment sources, ultimately making the AI sector more competitive and resilient. 5. Future outlook and challenges. Looking ahead, several factors will influence the success of OpenAI's strategic shift. Regulatory landscape. Companies operating in the AI space will need to navigate an evolving regulatory environment, balancing innovation with compliance and ethical considerations. Technological advancements. The rapid pace of AI development necessitates continuous investment in cutting-edge technology and infrastructure to remain competitive. Market demand. OpenAI's forecasts hinge on sustained market demand for AI services, which may fluctuate based on user adoption and advancements in technology. Conclusion: OpenAI's strategic pivot towards SoftBank for the Stargate project signifies a crucial moment in the evolving AI landscape. By leveraging significant financial backing and diversifying its partnerships, OpenAI is poised to accelerate its growth and enhance its technological capabilities. As the competitive dynamics shift, the implications of this transition will reverberate through the tech industry, fostering a more innovative and competitive environment for AI development and deployment. The next few years will be critical as OpenAI and its partners navigate the challenges and opportunities presented by this strategic realignment.